Hi, I'm Christine from Close to My Heart, and happy holidays. No matter what season you're watching this show, I'm going to put you in the holiday spirit. Now, in past episodes of Artbooking Made Easy, we've shown you ways to think outside the themed keys, how to use spooky shapes for your darling princess work of art, or how to use the patriotic themed keys to even celebrate the birth of a new baby. Now today, I'm going to show you how to stay within the two themed keys and still end up with a terrific variety of different looks for that one theme, which of course happens to be holiday this year. They are works of art at the touch of a Cricut button. So I'm first going to start, today I'm going to be focusing on pages 74 and 75 in your Artbooking book. So if you want to recreate these, everything that I'm showing you today comes from either page 74 or 75. Let's look first at my Joy to the World layout. There are some great features here that I know you're going to want to try in your artwork at home. First of all, let's look at the overlay. The overlay has been cut in craft, and you'll note from other Cricut projects that of course these keys also have a full-size overlay and a half-size overlay. This particular half-size overlay runs horizontally. Now, first great thing, do you love how we've captured that awesome ombre trend working from the sweet leaf to the pear to the topiary and then down to the New England ivy paper? It just gives that really awesome gradient look. So as you decide to layer underneath overlays and other cut images, think of using an ombre. That looks awesome. You'll also notice right away that some of these have some great sparkle paper. Just a little touch for the holidays. We all get a little bit happier in the holidays. The way we did that, of course, is we just cut our first overlay, which you can see here, cut in craft, cut a second one out of the silver cardstock, and then simply trim around the pieces that you'd like to use. That way you can ensure that your stars are exactly the right size. No fuss, no muss, really, really easy to work with. Then you know you're going to want to save your paper, right? Do not throw away the rest of that overlay because you're going to be able to use those sparkle stars on lots of different holiday projects. Now there's some other fun features that I want to show you here as well. Now you'll notice my photo mats right here, and it's got a darling bow. Both of them have a bow in two different sizes. And they have some of the bow shape cut out. Now I could have left that absolutely blank and let the underlying cardstock show through, but I went tone on tone because we have all those great colors of cardstock, so I just used a coordinating color of gray with my Whisper and my Slate to just give it a little bit more finished look. You can also see where I have backed my Joy. It's kind of a delicate, nice little title here, and so I took a bracket shape also on that same page 74, backed it underneath the Joy, and it really gives that bright red and white pop that I'm looking for. Add some of my own other accents like some fun spray misted white and some great washi tape accents and stamping, and I have a gorgeous, unique layout that's really going to bring the holiday spirit home to my paper crafting. Now I want to move over to my next layout. All of the items that you see here were Cricut cut from page 75 images. Still those great holiday themes, totally different and yet complementary to your first layout. Now here's some of the neat things that we've done. Look, I've got these great photo mats, once again, with that negative space, but I wanted more drama. So instead of going tone on tone, I mean really, who doesn't want more drama? Instead of going tone on tone, I went with white. It just adds that great holiday pop there. Awesome. Now you'll notice too, in the last layout that I showed you, I used the overlays, the full-size overlay and the half-size overlay. The half-size overlay was horizontal, but that's not always the case. On this key, you'll see that my half-size overlay, which has these great hanging holiday ornaments, runs vertically. It's one of the things I love about the Artbooking collection is that you really have a lot of variety. Yes, there are overlays all over the place, but all of them are unique and different, including their orientation. Now, I don't know if the camera can pick this up as awesomely as it looks in real life, so you might have to trust me a little bit, but this overlay was also used as a mask. And so very, very subtle detail. You can see here that first cut the overlay, laid it out here, and then spritzed some of that white pigment ink so that you use it like a mask. It's a really lovely technique that adds some great texture to an otherwise flat and solid cardstock base. So these are just some of the things that you can do to really, really dress up your layouts. Now lastly, and certainly not leastly, I don't know if leastly is a word, but I'm going to make it one because I love this layout. This particular layout combines some of my favorite shapes from both 74 and page 75. Now you're going to see that great half-cut ornament overlay, and it's just been backed with just a few select papers to give it a little something something. Now look at this. Look how fun this is. The strings for the ornaments are actually made using washi tape. Really, really easy. Because the washi tape already has a low tack stick on it, there is no fuss to cover these. Really easy to wrap and cover them. You can see that I also have a variety of silver stars here. These were actually cut from a star-shaped icon on the Cricut cartridge. It did not come from this overlay. You'll note that because they're different size, you know that I used the real dial size feature to get them all different sizes. Otherwise, because all those shapes are linked, that star would have cut out at the same size. Now too, I have my great title that's here, and because it is such a delicate title, I like working with something to back it. You'll notice here, let me show you the second page. Here, I've used something else. This is also a photo mat, just like you saw on the first page. Photo mats turn into great journaling poles. You can stamp on them, as I've done here, to add a little bit more texture and dimension. Your imagination really is what counts when making the most of the Artbooking themed keys. Yes, there are 28 different images between the two keys, but when you consider all the fun different ways that you can use the same image, the sky is the limit. There's no telling how many holiday themed pages you can create, and every one of them is going to have its own unique look. Just think outside the box, but within the themed keys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and keep checking Jeanette Linton's blog to learn more about the Artbooking collection. If you'd like to purchase the Artbooking cartridge for your own creative paper crafting, simply contact your Close to My Heart independent consultant or go to closetomyheart.com to find out more.